So this is huge, and like gut function can really take a hit during perimenopause too.
Yes.
But then like we have the methylation and the detoxification that are, all part of our gut health. But if gut health has taken a hit, what are some easy steps that, our listeners could possibly implement to start improving gut health, even just a tiny bit, which is going to, help improve these other factors as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is really tough when we get into perimenopause. It's shown that our gut microbiome diversity, so that's all the bacterias and viruses and things that live in our gut, is it changes and it becomes less diverse. So this is kind of our first problem is that diversity really helps us digest different foods and fibers and all that. So improving diversity can really help. So that's really I always like to speak to one of the main things and best things that we can do naturally is fermented vegetables. And so, not just fermented dairy, which can be good, particularly if you make it homemade, but fermented vegetables are going to be a powerhouse to support our microbiome because not only do they give us prebiotics, so that's the fiber, they give us probiotics, right? That's the fermentation process, but they actually give us macrobiotics, which that's going to be where they can take up housing in our gut and actually change and the diversity in our gut.
So sometimes when we have these cravings, for certain foods, it's your body's talking to you, and it does that on a cellular level. Your body knows what it needs, and if we would slow down and listen to it, it might help our overall health a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's a big thing I talk about in my company and on my podcast is that we need to listen to the messages our body is telling us. And, it's okay. It's okay if your diet is a little bit different than your friends, or, we want to make it personalized where it's what you enjoy, but it's also what your actual body needs and how you process things and how you manage stress. And
Same. And I really wish my clients would accept that instead of feeling bad. Like you don't need to feel guilty for eating chocolate. You maybe need to learn to like dark chocolate.
yeah,
But
find a better source of chocolate. Yeah.
right, but you don't have to feel bad. Chocolate in and of itself is not bad. In fact, no foods are good and no foods are bad because they have no moral value. There's foods that are good for your body and make you feel better, and there's foods that probably make you not feel so good.
Yeah.
But like, there's really no good foods and bad foods.